Okay, video number 2. Today, we are also going to talk about Vetiver. This is one of my favorite oils, and I only use it for one thing. I personally use this oil to help me sleep. I cannot medically tell you that it's going to make you sleep, but I use it to help me sleep. Now, since I only use it for one little thing, I decided it might be wise if I looked at my handy-dandy little essential oils book to see what else it does. So Vetiver's little section is actually kind of short because it's pretty specific as to what it does. So this one says it's an antiseptic, antispasmodic, it's a relaxant, and it's a circulatory stimulant. Obviously, I use it for the relaxant properties. Now, one of the things about Vetiver is you'll see people will roll it in between their hands. Now, when you get a regular bottle of oil, like the peppermint oil that we talked about, you're going to see that it's got that cap on it, okay? And that cap actually helps you to just put one drop at a time. Vetiver is like the molasses of oils, okay? You're not going to get a drop out of that. So my recommendation to you is, even though it comes with that little dropper thing, to be like me and just take the lid off. Now, Vetiver has a strong smell. I personally think it kind of smells like black pepper. I like the smell, but since I use it at night and my husband does not like the smell, as a matter of fact, he thinks it's gross, and when you're snuggling and it's bedtime and your husband's like, ugh, yeah, you kind of don't want to get it on your fingers. Now, there's nothing wrong with putting it on your hands, but if you do not particularly like the smell, one of the tricks that I have learned is to take a cuticle pusher. You can get them in manicure kits. They're just like little foam pieces on a stick. You can push cuticles down. But I've learned it works really well. You can take it, you tip the bottle, wait for it to come, and then you stick the cuticle thing on there, and you can apply it with the little cuticle dipper. Now, this is not citrus-based, so it's not going to eat your plastic, okay? So it's worked really well. I haven't had any problems with it, and my husband complains less because I no longer smell like when I go to bed. I like the smell. So when I use this on the bottom of my big toes. So I put it right there in that spot where your toe bends. I put it right there. And I get some of the best sleep I've ever had. Now, you've also heard me say that I use Stress Away to help me sleep. Stress Away helps me so that I can sleep. For those of you that have like racing thoughts at bedtime, you sound like me, you just can't get your brain to shut up. Stress Away helps my brain to shut up. This, however, just seems to put me to sleep. I don't know the science behind it. I don't know if it'll work for you, but it works for me, and I really like it. I also had a friend tell me that she used it for her son, and it helps to kind of calm her son down. And I've actually heard that from some other people too, because it is a relaxant. It's all natural. If you have a kid that's, wing, 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 might be a good thing to try. It does not need to be diluted. You can just put it wherever you want. However, when you put oils on, it's probably a good idea to know where is the best place to put them. So I, again, recommend my handy little oil book so that you can see different places to put different oils for different purposes. The circulatory stimulant, I've not had a chance to explore the use for that yet. I'm going to have to look more into that. But anyways, I love this little bottle. It really does. It helps me sleep. It helps me get deep sleep. I don't wake up in the middle of the night. I don't wake up 2 or 3 times unless the dog decides that he needs to, sleep on my legs. It's great. I can't take sleeping pills. They make me really cranky the next day. But this I can take, and I get a decent amount of sleep. And that's even, going to bed at 10:30 at night and waking up at 5:30 in the morning. I'm not cranky. I feel like I slept. It's great. I would not diffuse this. I guess you could. It's really thick. So I would be really careful about using it in your diffuser. Like I said, I'm sure that you can. I personally have not, just because to me it would be like putting molasses in with water, and I'd be afraid it would gum up my machine. If you try it, let me know. I'm kind of curious to see how it goes. So short, sweet, to the point, this helps me sleep. It's a relaxant. It's great. Try it.